Namaskar, my very warm greetings to all friends who are presently here in the embassy, and also my special thanks to friends, colleagues from Gujarat who have joined this program virtually. We are very delighted to welcome you in this series of events, inspired by Honorable Prime Minister Modi's Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat vision. So, as the embassy, also we are trying our best to showcase the whole of India in its richness in terms of culture, tourism potential, and also the economic opportunities that each state of India presents for strengthening India-Ireland economic and business ties. Gujarat particularly is very special to us because for foreign service, Gujarat is always present wherever, whichever country you go, you find Gujaratis. And also, I personally had great privilege of working very closely with the Gujarati origin diaspora, particularly their role in North America, in US, particularly their role in transforming the image of India as people who are very hardworking, entrepreneurial, and innovative. Much before the IT industry became the flagship of Indian entrepreneurship and innovation, it was the hotel and hospitality industry spearheaded by our Gujarati entrepreneurs, which made huge impact, not only in perception of India in US and Canada and UK, but also in the political outreach that Gujarati diaspora has done is very, very remarkable. And I have been directly a beneficiary of that. So, it's very delighted. And also, we have been monitoring the remarkable development of Gujarat, especially since Prime Minister Modi took over as Chief Minister of Gujarat. Gujarat has been a kind of laboratory for innovation. And if you look at the development of the dairy industry, for example, if you look at the solar energy development or industrialization of as a state in infrastructure building, Gujarat has been forerunner for rest of India in many segments. And with Prime Minister Modi's leadership, India has become one of the most vibrant economies, the fastest growing major economy, the fastest growing G20 economy. But it's not just the pace. What is striking is the innovative spirit behind everything Honorable Prime Minister Modi's government is doing. There is a very holistic, integrated, comprehensive whole of India approach which is in operation. And also, you would have noticed the grassroots level development that has occurred, inverting the earlier trickle down model of you start from the top and then it will reach bottom. No, this vision has been inverted, and now the approach is to directly empower the grassroots level people who are in different segments and make them the drivers. So this is a very profound change. So India today represents a very, very fascinating set of opportunities which also have resonance and relevance for Ireland. Innovation and entrepreneurship, one area where I think there's a lot of opportunity for us to focus on. In just 10 years, India has become the third largest cluster of startups and also third largest cluster of unicorns. Similarly, education and capacity building and skilling. So again, this is a very, very prominent area for India's future. The number of universities in India have expanded from 700 to about 1100 now. It's a very, very drastic expansion. So there is a whole of cycle approach to capacity building, entrepreneurship, and this opens up unprecedented opportunities for Ireland and Gujarat Connect as well. Friends in India probably are not following Ireland as closely as my colleagues and I are doing, but I'm very happy to share that in population, Ireland is very small, just 5 million people. But and also, if you look at the map, it appears kind of outlier in European Union. But if you look more closely, then Ireland is the fastest growing European Union economy. Also, it's 5 million people, but $500 billion GDP. About 220 billion euros of goods exports. Also, Ireland is probably only country in European Union which has a budget surplus. And also, if you look at the sectoral strength of Ireland, its contribution in European Union is very significant. Whether it's IT, top 9 out of top 10 IT companies have significant presence in Ireland. Similarly, in medtech and pharma and biotech, special nutrition products, dairy and farming, Ireland is a very major player. Although it's not receiving enough attention in India and also because of small population. Also, if you look at Ireland, its strategic location is extremely important. It's not an outlier fringe country in the European Union. It is central if you look at the tech connectivity. European Union on one hand and the transatlantic US and Canada on the other hand. Ireland has very deep ties with both sides. So it is ideal for any Indian entrepreneur which is looking for a strategic presence in this part of the world, then Ireland is uniquely attractive. Also for us, it's the timing is very significant because the India-Ireland relations have grown and they have reached a kind of critical mass. Now we have the bilateral trade is around 10 billion euros two-way. And also a very significant development is the growth of the Indian diaspora. Now we have estimatedly around 80,000 strong Indian community in Ireland, including Indian origin Irish nationals and also Indian citizens. So, and also the Gujarati origin community in Ireland has acquired critical mass. So we are very happy to have this program now. It's a great time for us professionals from Gujarat to sit together, brainstorm, learn about the opportunities in Gujarat. And you have been here for a bit longer time than we have been. So you also know Ireland well and opportunities and transformation that Ireland is going through. So what we need is identifying mutualities, identifying complementarities between our two economies, and how do we do functional linkages. And Gujarat I have been familiar with, and I'm very appreciative of the dynamism that Team Gujarat has. So from Gujarat, and I'm very convinced that whatever we need, practical support from the government institutions or entrepreneurship, we will get it. The challenge lies on our side. We need to identify practical, small, doable opportunities. Not very ambitious to begin with. Start small, incrementally, and build on your experience. Our embassy is always at your disposal. If there's anything we can do, please don't hesitate to come, to talk to us, visit us, share your thoughts, and we'll be always delighted to contribute in any manner in the strengthening of people-to-people connects between India and Gujarat, which are beneficial, which are mutually respectful, and beneficial for both sides. Thank you so much.
We will now start with our first speaker, Mr. Kshitish Trivedi, Investment Promotion, Index TV, Government of Gujarat, with his presentation. Sir, please go ahead with your presentation.
So, Your Excellency, Ambassador Mishra ji, and all the gentlemen and ladies on the dais, I am Kshitish. I represent Index TV, which is the official investment promotion organization of the Government of Gujarat. Sir, in Gujarati, we say "Jya vase ek Gujarati, kya sadakar Gujarat," which literally translates to the remarks shared by Your Excellency the Ambassador, which means that wherever you find one Gujarati, you will come across entire Gujarat. You get the flavor of the entrepreneurship in terms of Gujarat. Thank you, sir. So basically, I guess most of the facts are already stated by Akhilesh Mishra ji, and I believe my job is more to focus on those facts in the form of a very short presentation, and to prove him right, so that you actually experience the flavor of the entrepreneurship and the innovation ecosystem that is being set up in Gujarat. I'm just sharing my screen. So, thank you very much, firstly, for the chance to present and express myself. I'll start with a short glimpse about the Gujarat-Ireland Connect. The exports from Gujarat, as the ambassador has rightly mentioned, it is over 1 billion as far as India is concerned. And Gujarat is also enjoying a fair share in terms of 105 million exports in the last year. The majority of items which we export to Ireland is the raw materials for pharmaceutical industries, automobiles, and chemicals. And the exports from Gujarat to Ireland since last consecutive 5 years is also on a healthy and incremental side. One of the highlight of the Irish investment in Gujarat is an aircraft asset lease manager company offered license in July 2021 to function from the Gift City. Gift City is one of the prominent, investment promotion destination in Gujarat and in also in the country. And another Gujarat Irish Connect, which we feel very, very strong, is the IP mission schools, which are already being set up by the Irish commissions in Gujarat. This is a very old phenomena. And I'm proud and happy to share that my mother-in-law also happens to be the student of the IP mission school. So it is that old, and the legacy is still going on. Now, a short glimpse about what is the state's vision as far as the industry ecosystem is concerned. So, as the ambassador sir has rightly mentioned, we believe in setting up very simple goals and then start working on it under the vision of our honorable PM and honorable CM. So, our vision for the economic ecosystem of Gujarat is that we want, or we are forcing 10%, at least 10% contribution in the state's GDP, which is currently 8.2% in the forthcoming years. And the GSDP, that is Growth State Domestic Product, Gross State Domestic Product, has to be around 500 billion at the end of the coming 3 financial years. These two goals we have set up, and my investment promotion organization, Industrial Extension Bureau, is running left, right, and center to achieve these goals. Then these are some of the macroeconomic indicators. We contribute as a state to 8.2% of India's GDP, and 18% of India's factories are set up in Gujarat. We contribute to a very heavy 35.3 percentage share in terms of manufacturing sectors, and 1.6 MSMEs are already in place in Gujarat. So MSMEs, as we all know, as far as Indian economy is concerned, MSMEs are our heart. We also in Gujarat, we also share some of the very prominent MSMEs turning into unicorn startups. These are some of the pioneering firsts. So we are top achiever as far as ease of doing business is concerned. We have got top ranking good governance index. We have got top ranking since the last 3 years in the logistics index, which is a very important parameter as far as exports is concerned. We are top in national startup rankings and so on. Now, I would like to focus a little on what are the top 7 reasons to invest in Gujarat for any foreign or national company. Number 1, any investor looks forward to a couple of things when it comes to investment. One is land, labor, capital, and the infrastructure. So labor and capital are always abundant in any state. Land is always there as far as government estates or private estates are concerned. We want to focus on the enabling infrastructure, that what we can give uniformly to all the investors. Number 1, in terms of power, we are the only state in the entire country who are power abundant state. So we are literally selling our energy after it is consumed by our industries and our residences. The gas grid is almost of 2700 kilometers. Statewide water grid, thanks to the Narmada Canal network that we have distributed across the state. We have 200 plus government GIDCs, which is Gujarat Industrial Development Corporation land parks, and around 100 private industrial parks, which are offering land to the incoming and potential investors. We have set up very special investment regions in terms of PCPIR. So this happens to be India's first, chemical sector special investment region. We have Dholera. So the Dholera is again very much in news as far as the industrial scenario is concerned. We also have Mandal Becharaji SIR, which is famous for the automobile and the auto ancillary unit setup. Then we have a very rampant and established road connectivity, port connectivity in terms of one major port that is Kandla in Kutch, and 48 non-major ports, which enables our rich infrastructure for exports. We have rail connectivity, we have air connectivity, and we also have communication connectivity. So we are not only focusing on the hard parts of incoming investment attraction, but also on the soft parts in terms of we literally attract the senior minds and senior resources of the companies to come here, to dwell here with their families and prosper in terms of investment. This is one of the proactive government indexes. So we have one of the portal which is called as investment facilitation portal. What this portal does is very, very simple things. It literally acts as single window system. And in India, we all know that, 10, 15 years back, we had a definition of single window. Like there is one window in which if you knock that window, 10 windows open. If you knock another one, another 10 windows open. So we have literally overcome those window systems, and this portal is actually the single window system, which gives 200 plus approvals or licenses. And we as an investment promotion organization are always there to handhold all our investors. Then we have Gujarat Land Bank portal, which is our online mechanism in which any potential investors across the state or across the country or across the globe can literally log in, or even without login can literally go through what all land parcels are available, what all enabling industrial infrastructure we have in Gujarat, what are the ecosystem that we're offering. Even for industry, you require CETP, which is basically common effluent treatment plant. So you can actually see that if I am investing in Dholera region, how far is my CETP? If I'm investing in the automobile Sanand region, how far is my CETP? So what kind of investment I have to make for my money to grow and grow and grow further? So we have land banks, we have MSME acts, and we have tremendous, simple investment incentive system for all our investors. These are one of the sectoral leadership. So we are enjoying topmost position in the country in terms of automobiles, in terms of chemicals, in terms of pharmaceuticals and textiles. Just to highlight a few points from this slide, we are first in India in terms of chemical exports. We are first or second in India in terms of pharmaceutical exports. We have our own ceramic region, which happens to be Morbi, which is roughly 180 kilometers from Ahmedabad, and which is the second largest sector as far as ceramics in entire world is concerned. We are the second largest exporters of textile and textile related articles to entire globe. These are the opportunities for Irish investment in Gujarat per se. Semiconductors, green hydrogen, renewable, aircraft manufacturing, technological sectors, high-tech manufacturing, greenfield cities, and youth-centric skill development. Allow me to foster a little in the forthcoming slides about this information. In Gujarat, we believe in uniform policies for all the investment opportunities. So rest assured when it comes to you knock our door and we'll give you a very simple presentation about what our policies are saying. So in a way, we are very, very positive and a policy driven state. These are the future ready infrastructure. So if at all any Irish company wants to invest, most welcome. Where to invest? This slide is the answer. So we have DMIC and dedicated freight corridor between Delhi and Mumbai, and 38% of that corridor passes through Gujarat. So that development comes in terms of social stigma, and that development also comes in terms of industrial scenario. Gift City, we already talked. Dholera, we already talked. Dream City, as you might be aware, we are being joined by the Southern, Gujarat Chambers of Commerce. We have the representatives over there. So this Dream City is one of the world's largest offices complex. So if at all you want to invest in textile, diamond, or any other sectors, you're welcome to open up an offices in Dream City. As you might be aware, India is looking forward to host the first high-speed train in terms of bullet train between Ahmedabad and Mumbai. So that also is coming in Gujarat. The Mandal Becharaji is one of the names of the areas of Gujarat, which is very famous for automobile and auto ancillary units. So we have Ford plant, we have Tata plant, we have many other leading automobile. We have Honda's plant over here, we have MG plant over here. Many or leading automobile companies have already opened their manufacturing plants in Gujarat. Then we have greenfield ports and renewables. So renewable, I'll just touch upon a little bit more because we all know that as Ambassador Sir has put in very right perspective, the world is going over renewable and Gujarat and India is no behind. So this slide particularly represents the MSMEs. So we have around 16.5 lakhs MSMEs, which happens to be micro, small, and medium enterprises, which are the root heart of the industrial ecosystem of any state in India. So we have, a huge number of MSMEs, women entrepreneurs, and young startups operating in Gujarat, which is actually generating employment of nearly 77 lakhs in the state. So this particular slide about talks about what are the 38% of manufacturing MSMEs and rest is service sector. This is particularly talking about the startup ecosystem in Gujarat. So we have around 12,900 running startups in Gujarat. We as a government also we provide the incubation to the startups. So they need any consultancy, they need any mentorship. We have our own ecosystem in terms of startup mentoring. They are basically called as incubators. We have registered mentors, we have registered grassroots startups, and also 800 women-led startups. So in India, this particular scenario like women and startups. So Gujarati, as Sir has very rightly mentioned in the initial speech, Gujaratis are famous for having their own businesses. You talk about jobs to a Gujarati, that is one thing, but Gujarati will always be more and more interested to talk about business. How can I grow in terms of business? How can you grow, and how can we join hands and we can mutually grow? So women in this particular scenario are also no behind. And we have own institutes like I Create, iHub, and the EDI, which is Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, in which we actually nurture the entrepreneurs, in which we actually help them grow in terms of skills, in terms of manufacturing facilitation, exports, how to do exports. So this all formal education is happening through this institute. Now, renewables, as we all know, renewables concerns with two parts, wind and solar. So in the entire state of country of India, Gujarat is, as far as solar installation is concerned, Gujarat is second with 10.5 gigawatts of capacity, and wind capacity is first in India, like 10.9 gigawatts capacity is already installed in Gujarat. And the target for the upcoming target we have set up is almost doubling the capacity in the coming 2 to 3 years. So we are literally looking forward to uh, amplify our strategic location in terms of incoming sun rays and maximizing potential by the investment in renewable sector. Tourism, left, right, and center, we are promoting the tourism in Gujarat, and Gujarat is no behind in terms of attracting tourism from traditional spots to the modern spots. So one of the very ultra modern spot is the Statue of Unity, which happens to be the world's tallest statue. So if at all any one of the gentlemen and ladies who are joining this presentation to this VC has not visited Gujarat, I wholeheartedly welcome. And at least once, for the sake of this presentation and my invitation, kindly visit Statue of Unity. It is really worth visiting. Apart from that, yeah, apart from that, thank you, sir. Apart from that, uh, we also have been the Karma Bhumi and Janma Bhumi, birthplace and the working place of Mahatma Gandhi, which happens to be the father of nation. So we are currently in process of redevelopment of the Sabarmati Ashram. In the coming years, it will be redeveloped, and this particular help place really helps you to cool down, experience the mental peace, and experience the core grassroots values of India as a country and Gujarat as my state. We are also having the tags of the World Heritage Sites by UNESCO, Dholavira, Champaran, Rani Ki Vav in Patan, and iconic city of Ahmedabad, which is my hometown and my Karma Bhumi. It is India's first World Heritage City. So if you come over here, there is one, full Ahmedabad or Ahmedabad Heritage Walk, which happens at early in the morning. You come over here, you call me. I will use my contacts and make sure that we'll give you a personal walkthrough of what actually Gujarat is all about. So that's again that is Dhorodo village, which is in Kutch, which is being given recently before like 1.5 or 2 months. It is won an award of the best tourism village by United World Tourism Organization. We have diverse cuisines. We have blue flag beaches. We have forests in terms of Asiatic lions. Gujarat is the only home in the entire India of Asiatic lions. You're welcome over here. And not only in terms of what I'm trying to highlight is that Gujarat is not only selling the industrial infrastructure, but also you come over here, you experience the Gujarat, and you will able to feel the actual vibe of the rich innovation, the rich money, and the rich infrastructure that Gujarat is providing. So I hope I'm able to justify and I'm able to market the state in terms of the time which is being allotted to given to me. And I'm again thankful to the embassy for organizing such a wonderful initiative, like giving us an opportunity to a state to give a dedicated presentation. And it's my pleasure and it is my honor to be here. And thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir, for this informative and interesting presentation to show how beautiful the growth trajectory of the state Gujarat is. It was indeed thrilling to know how Gujarat is on the top in the different sectors of the economy. Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Paresh Bhatt, CEO, Southern Gujarat Chamber of Commerce, for his remarks. Sir, the floor is yours.
First of all, let me very much thankful to Sri Akhilesh Mishra ji from the Embassy of India in Dublin. Sir, it's really a privilege for we people to interact with the island peoples as well. I also very much thankful with the note which Mr. Kshitij Trivedi has, enlightened on the part of the Gujarat. And since from the South Gujarat Chamber of Commerce, sir, let me be precise with what exactly the South Gujarat is, because it's, I think, 1/3 of the Gujarat, what Kshitij has already explained about the Gujarat. So let me be very specific about the South Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and how together South Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Ireland can, connect, and how together we can work in the area of the bilateral trade. So South Gujarat Chamber of Commerce, it's an oldest apex body chamber of commerce. It has established in way back 1940. This is our 84th year of establishment. So South Gujarat Chamber of Commerce comprises of more than 12,000 plus direct members. We have 180 associations, those who are also a member of South Gujarat Chamber of Commerce. Each association's bandwidth, it's again right from 25 to up to 5,000. So in totality, if you look at the South Gujarat Chamber of Commerce membership, it's more than 5 lakhs. So South Gujarat Chamber of Commerce, as everyone knows that South Gujarat comprises, our headquarters is based out in Surat. Our territory starts from the Umargaon, that's from the Maharashtra border, and it ends up to central of the Gujarat till Bharuch, Ankleshwar. Sir, this belt is itself comprising with the various, SMEs, MSMEs, and top corporates. Especially if you look at Surat is considered as a city of textile in our olden days. Sir, we are manufacturing more than 5 crore meter fabric per day. The second thing, as far as the other industry is concerned, the Surat is also known for the diamond cities, right? Out of 10, 9 diamond is cut and polished from this territory. So this territory is also having a very good bandwidth in terms of the pharmaceuticals, chemicals. Right now, even Surat is considered as a solar city. Important part, we are now also contributing good in terms of the food and agriculture sectors as well. So, South Gujarat earlier in the 15th to 17th century, where there wasn't technology which is right now we are having at that time in the era of 15th to 17th century, from the port of Surat, 84 countries bilateral trade was happened at that time. And this year, as we are running on the 84th year, we would like to reconnect, and we are just remapping our old thoughts where our entrepreneur was doing the business from this territory to the rest of the world. We would like to reconnect, we would like to re-establish the 84 countries again, this business relationship to be start from this territory. Sir, in the context of that, we are running with one specific program this year, and this program is a Mission 84. That Mission 84 stands that we are recently situated in the Tehsil, which is with the name of that Tehsil itself is a Chaurasi. I mean, in English, it's an 84. Only one Tehsil in entire India, which is represented by the numeric figure, and that is the Chaurasi, that is an 84. That's the figure in which that tehsil we are established. The more precisely, we from the South Gujarat Chamber of Commerce, we are this year running an initiative through which our entrepreneur can engage into their products and service sales and procurement from the various country. So in context of that, we are connecting with the various Chamber of Commerce, we are connecting with the various embassies. Even the more precise target which we are taking is that we would like to connect with 84,000 Indian diaspora sitting in the various country with our entrepreneur, and they can extend their business, and they can extend and exchange the business between both the country. Sir, the most important part that in the context of this program, we have already set up certain ecosystem through which we explain and educate our entrepreneurs how to do the business, how to do the exports, how to connect in terms of the international trade, how to import with the best of the strategic consideration, location consideration, logistic consideration. We at a chamber is having a specific committees, those who are helping our entrepreneur to do the business with the various countries. Sir, likewise, today we are connecting with the Ireland. Parallelly, we already connected with more than 45 countries so far, 45 embassies so far. And we recently now getting the leads, inquiries for the investment, for their requirement, for their procurement, all kind of service which either we required or probably they required, we can exchange and we start the business from the respective country. And it is very fortunate for us that today we are already doing the business with more than 35 odd countries with whom we have already started trade. So this is the point which I need to say on this forum, especially when we are connecting with the Ireland. We are looking very forward to connect with not only Ireland, of course, England and European Union. We are also connecting with the Latin America, and recently the president of the chamber is visiting to this northern part of the America. He is right now there in that country. So we would like to invite the Ireland diaspora. We would like to invite the Indian diaspora in Ireland. We also would like to arrange maximum number of B2B meeting with the Ireland people, wherein our business people can interact with your business people, and your business people can also interact with our business people. In that form, also, we would like to exchange our, a delegation from one country to other country. We are conducting various fairs and exhibitions. So South Gujarat Chamber of Commerce is having 118,000 square meter of pillarless dome. We are exhibiting our products and services to the rest of the world. We are conducting more than 12 to 15 events, exhibitions annually. I can say at least 1 or 2 exhibitions we are conducting in this chamber. Recently, we just concluded the Auto Expo. Before that, it was on Seatmax. Prior to that, we have an Udyog. We also did a Food and Agri Expo. So this way, we at the chamber, since as everyone knows that the basic role and responsibility of the chamber is to represent the problems and issues of that entrepreneur to the state government or local government or a central government. But apart from that, we are also, engaged into a various activities through which our entrepreneur can do the business beyond the boundaries. With this note, I also add on to what Mr. Kshitij has said, that we at the Chamber of Commerce Surat is also very much delighted and keeping our finger crossed to even welcome the delegation from the, Ireland. And we also would like to send our delegation to Ireland in the days to come. Thank you. Thank you very much to this forum for providing this opportunity to the South Gujarat Chamber of Commerce. And we are looking very forward. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We are very excited to see presentations by Mr. Kshitij and Mr. Pareshji. Very impressive, and also your spirit, your enthusiasm was visible to us even virtually. Very impressed. I have two three suggestions. One is, in case you are planning any visit to European Union countries, please do consider making a short visit to Ireland as well. We'll be very delighted to welcome you in Ireland. Second is, I know that Gujarat holds many interesting sectoral events, international trade fairs or other events. So please share with us your information, and we would very much like to encourage Irish participation. Third is, we are very happy to see the number of women startups in Gujarat. I think this niche area requires a special event. So we would love to, and also in Ireland, even in Indian diaspora, in Ireland, we see growing number of Indian professionals who are getting into startup. So I think we would love to have one special dedicated event on women startups from Gujarat and startups from Ireland. So that connectivity would be very interesting. Another area which I think has a significant opportunity is offshore wind. So in European Union, Ireland is one of the countries which has a lot of promise on offshore wind and green hydrogen. So, Kshitij ji, if you can help organize a kind of information sharing on green hydrogen project and offshore wind project in Gujarat, that could be a catalyst. And also in the farming and dairy sector, I think there is a very interesting niche area to cooperate between Gujarat and Ireland is in development of specialized nutrition products based on dairy, specialized protein which are very, very high end and high value, huge value addition for our farmers. Another niche area is sustainability of dairy. Ireland is doing very interesting research work, R&D in special feed or special ways of reducing the carbon footprint of cattle. So this is one interesting area where Gujarat and Ireland can learn from each other and benefit. And similarly, the research and innovation and skilling. We have about 10,000 Indian students coming to Ireland annually. And Ireland, with 5 million population, gets about 25,000 foreign international students. India, with such a large scale, we get only around 70,000 or so international students. So the cutting edge of research and development and entrepreneurship focus and industry academia connect. This is one another area in which Gujarat and Ireland can work together. So we look forward to keeping in touch. We are very impressed to see the dynamism at all levels in Gujarat. So we will be privileged to work together, and anything we can do, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we are also joined by Mr. Prashant Shukla. He is the chairman of Ireland India Council. And Ireland India Council is playing an immense role here, very prominent role in taking up the India-Ireland bilateral relations in all fronts. And they're also very supportive of India's embassy's initiatives. So if Mr. Prashant Shukla like to say something, we can go ahead.
Thank you very much. First, I would like to thank Indian Embassy that you are doing wonderful work, and particularly Mr. Raj, you and His Excellency. I don't want to take actually much time, but few developments I want to share with our colleagues here in India, in Ireland and India. There's actually good business traffic is happening between the state of Gujarat and Ireland. And number of initiative you will see in next number of months, particularly in plowing championship, you will see made in Gujarat and made in India farming tools in that show. And there's a company called Shaktiman and Tirath Industries. They are bringing up and they are thinking that the Ireland is good place for them for their products here in Ireland, and particularly then further to European Union countries. Then number of other things are also happening, particularly just on 17th, 18th and 19th, a group of Indian businesses, particularly around 4 from Gujarat, few from other states like Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, and Karnataka. They are traveling midway to Dubai, and about 8 or 9 businesses, they are traveling to Dubai to do kind of brainstorming, particularly in the field of education and green hydrogen as well, then the metal industry and solar and wind energy as well is the agenda for this. So I think there's a lot is happening between Ireland and India and Gujarat, and we are always thankful for Indian Embassy for supporting these initiatives. And apart from that, the cultural and everything, I think everyone is covered here. And we are Ireland India Council. If any of businesses, they need any support or coordination here in Ireland, or that we are very happy to assist them. Thank you.
So if there is no more questions, let's conclude the session. And I just try to conclude by conveying formal thanks to each and everyone who participated, especially Kshitij and Paresh ji for your wonderful informative presentation. It was really eye-opening in many aspects. That's the first thing. Second, for all the participants today, they are all not only Indians, they're all living here for decades. More than, I think 80% of them might have acquired Irish citizenship. So they're all more Irish and then with the Indian background, Indian origin. So if we bring 10 Irish people here, we have to first tell them, we have to appraise them about what are the developments about India, especially the state of Gujarat. But they are all already well versed in Gujarat. So half of the work is done. Second thing is, they are here for more than a decade. So they are appraised about Ireland as well. So they know both the sides. That's why they are here. So that's why we strongly believe that they can definitely make a difference than an Irish person. A person with Indian origin can definitely make a huge difference here. And there are already they are into many businesses, wide variety of businesses and wide variety of sectors and fields. So definitely now with the background of India, background knowledge about India, now you can definitely make a difference here. Okay, thanks all of your presence here and your valuable time. So from embassy side, as a follow-up of this event, let's propose some of the action points for us and also some of the stakeholders. One is immediately after this event, we will share the contact details of both sides, so that the immediately establishing connection between all the stakeholders. This is the first thing we will do. Second thing is sharing the presentation. The wonderful presentation is not only restricted to the participants here, but it should be disseminated widely among the relevant stakeholders in Ireland. So we will share the presentations from India. We will get the presentation and share with all of you, and request all of you to disseminate it widely in your surroundings, in your vicinity. Then third one is, as Ambassador, His Excellency Ambassador said, we have to take small steps. So let's start a small step from here. This is just a talk. After that, we have to move into an action. So what are the actions we may take? As rightly said by the expert speakers, we can consider participating, consider engaging, encouraging both sides to participate in each other's trade fairs or summits or meetings, high-level meetings happening in India and Ireland. So we are open. So at any time you can share with us the details, and we encourage, as we do for other stakeholders, we will encourage the Irish participants to come over, visit, particularly the state of Gujarat. So in that regard, I would like to highlight, if there is any sponsored visit kind of thing, that's also more than welcome. If you could suggest, if something is there, if you sponsor partially or fully, then it is easier for the participants from Ireland to come over. Second, visits, a delegation. As Ambassador said, those who are visiting the mainland Europe can consider visiting Ireland. This is one thing, or they can make a standalone visit to Ireland. The delegation from Chambers of Commerce, not only Southern Gujarat Chamber of Commerce or any Chamber of Commerce in from Gujarat, they can visit. And also we will encourage, we are in touch with around 40 plus Chambers of Commerce in Ireland. And we are establishing connection with each of them, and we are conducting specific events with each Chambers of Commerce and appraising them about India as a whole. So we will encourage them, not only them, also the business entities from different sectors to visit India. And then we can also consider signing of MOUs between the Chambers of Commerce. As you already said, you are in touch with the 40 plus countries, and you are very much welcoming the idea of engaging with the chambers here. And we will easily connect those chambers with you, and you can have a one-to-one talk, or you can have an stakeholders meeting, B2B meeting, and explore the opportunities. Because if both the chambers connected with each other, then that would make a huge difference here. So this is the next step. Maybe we can consider, and yeah, that's it from our side. So immediately after this event, we will establish connection and share the presentation, right? And thank you so much for your all of your timing, and also your wonderful cooperation and support. Thank you. Thanks a lot.